I get by you, bro.
Yeah, I'm just holding this for my.
It's fine. I don't want your spot.
I got you. Hi.
Howdy doody. God bless America, y'all.
There you go.
God bless America.
Ready for this?
If anybody wants to talk to the father of the boy that was killed 16 years ago by a police officer here in Kenosha, and we got the laws changed, my name's Michael Bell, and I'll be back here. You're more than welcome to talk with me. I've been supporting this type of change in Kenosha for like 16 years.
Going to focus. Focus.
Yeah, one more quick.
Unless you take this with your
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you? Neck of the woods.
Yeah. There's so much media out here.
Luckily, it was yeah. Really cool.
What's up, everybody? What's up, April? Nah, I mean, it's still the same stuff. I just got somebody on the back end. I had to do it from the desktop. What's up, Tara?
No, he's communication
He's going to pick up his brother around the corner, Jacob Lake Sr., and we're going to bring them over here to you, okay? There's hot chocolate and
So it's gonna be another couple minutes. It'll be sometime this week, probably tomorrow. This is what we're doing today is just basically the last march, last rally before they make the DOJ announcement. So more than likely that announcement will come tomorrow. So this is just going to be a simple little march, short one, and then there's a city council meeting tonight voting on the curfew, which we already know they're going to pass because they put up all the fencing already. And then I would assume, I don't know for sure, but I would assume tomorrow afternoon, the DOJ will make the announcement on Rustin Shesky. So with all of the precautions they're taking, obviously it doesn't look good. So if you guys can share the stream out, let's try to get as many eyes on this as possible. They'll be bringing the Blake family out here shortly. How do they intend to enforce what? The curfew? Some of the end of that comment got blocked, so I'm assuming you said the curfew. They'll be making arrests. So the curfew will go into effect immediately following the announcement. So the mayor said it could be started as early as 4:30 p.m. Tomorrow, Kyle Rittenhouse has a court date. And there's been flyers going around social media that certain militia groups will be out here for that, as they keep coming out here for his court dates. So it seems like kind of putting all the pieces together that they're going to make the announcement during the day. Rittenhouse will have his court hearing, and then I would assume 4:30 the curfew will start. No, you're right. They can't arrest everybody, but I mean, they arrested a couple hundred people last time. So I'm sure multiple law enforcement agencies will be out here like they were. There is rumor that the National Guard will be here tomorrow.
Yes, you do, don't you? I know. I've gotten really, really good at it. I got your email. Right on. I got you. I will follow up with you on that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop talking so I can get a spot.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you always think you're going to fuck the friend.
Give a check, yeah.
Last check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold up, hold up. Hold up.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Channel 1 last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's that?
It's not right off your phone.
Keep talking.
We're going to keep talking.
No, it's not
Monday,
true.
January 4th, in Ocean, Wisconsin. Happy New Year.
Nothing that I've seen anyway.
I think we're all right.
I've been walking around town all day.
You think or you know?
I'm double checking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, okay. So yeah. Yep.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I interned at CCO. I was kind of the typical one who scores at college, anxiety controls and such, which is awesome.
I mean, every station might have somebody.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah. Right now, Michael Bell Sr. is
Better?
here.
I think so. It's just when I check it back, it's very low.
While we're waiting the arrival of Jacob Blake Sr.
Michael Bell on retired United States Air Force. I'm Michael Bell. I'm a retired United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel. I flew a few wars for our country.
They're checking it out.
An officer placed a gun to my son's temple while my son was handcuffed and killed him right in front of
I'm hearing
his
it.
brother and sister.
Okay.
That happened on
I'm going to keep listening to
85th Street down here in Kenosha. We fought for a law change, and Wisconsin in 2014 became the first state in the nation that required outside investigations of police shootings. I'm appalled by what happened here. We know what's going to go on with DA Gravely. DA Gravely is going to do the exact same thing to the Jacob Blake case as he did to our case. He's going to clear the officer of wrongdoing. Ask yourself why in Columbus, Ohio, officers are being charged, and why is that not occurring here, and has never occurred here. So I'd be glad to take any questions from anybody if I can assist you. Bell, B-E-L-L. Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. My son was Michael Bell Jr. We've been fighting for 16 years. Here's an indication on how hard we've been fighting. Just on the back of this, the number of interviews that we've done. Michael's story is a worldwide story. It's been picked up by the UK. It's been picked up in France. We've taken out full-page ads for the Washington Post that was covered nationally by CBS National. So therefore, you've got to understand that this is not the first tragic shooting here in Kenosha. There's been more. And I assure you that if you take a look, if you go to michaelbell.info, you will see how the cover-up occurred in my son's case. And the reason it occurred is because District Attorney Gravely.
Tell us what is on your heart as you look around the city of Kenosha and see all the barricades in place.
I had to live through this. I had to live through waiting for a DA to make a decision. And I can tell you right now, if that officer did anything wrong, he would have been charged already. But they've been holding out. They've been putting up barricades. They've been communicating together. And this is not going to be some decision where we're going to be surprised. I'm telling you from a father who has lost a child by a police shooting that they're going to clear this officer of wrongdoing.
Mr. Bell, is Kenosha government utterly corrupt as far as covering themselves up?
Yes, it's not modernized. It's not moving forward like in California or like the examples in Columbus, Ohio, or what happened in Louisville. I'll tell you right now that, and I can show you communications that we've had. You can go to michaelbell.info. You'll see that the chief of police, the district attorney, and the sheriff, they intercommunicate all the time with each other. It's not independent agencies acting on themselves. They're working together as a team. Peaceful. But I tell you right now that I've been working with Senator Van Wangard, who is the majority caucus leader here in the state of Wisconsin, and he just created a package of bills, and one of them we've been working for 4 years. And that is to create a learning model like the NTSB to look at police-involved shootings so that way we don't have to repeat this from happening again and again and again.
Last question. That's it. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Right now, my name is Alvin Owens, the owner of the collective, and where we've been meeting all summer for non-violent protesting. We usually end our protesting around about 5 or 6 on a portion. Around 5 or 6, and we've always worked with the local authorities to make sure that we have a safe, peaceful protest, and we actually thank them. But don't mistake why we protest. We were protesting and still will protesting for the arrest and charges to be made in the firing of Officer Shesky. So, you know, while we're all awaiting that, that was still our main goal. But we always make sure that we put safety protocols in place, and that's our main objective. The marches that have left here from the collective, Regimen Barber Collective, we're community organizers, individuals, organizations that are all about nonviolent, peaceful protesting, like Martin. So I'm gonna have Tanya McLean, who's in charge of, that's Tanya McLean, who's in charge of LOC Leaders of Kenosha, and she's gonna tell you the route. She's the organizer. from where we're starting.
Yeah, we probably won't announce the exact route because you know
Speak
it's
up.
live. So we're gonna start here and head west. So you'll see us. So just trail us or whatever, and then we're gonna end up in Civic Park where we're gonna have speakers, just a few speakers, and then we'll take the same route coming back. So Civic Park is where we're gonna end up for our brief march, and then press. Well, the Blakes will be here momentarily, and they'll be able to address you guys for a few minutes, and then we'll end up in the park where you can speak with them in greater detail.
That's the park by the courthouse.
Yes, across the street. Yes, Civic Park.
Tanya, while we wait, Mr. Blake, could you just talk a little bit about what message do you want to send out to the community as we await this decision?
We want to send out the message that no matter what the decision is, we are seeking nonviolence. We want everybody to come out, make as much noise as you want, but we don't want any destruction of property, businesses. We don't want anyone harmed. We want everyone to return home the same way that they left. So again, we're for nonviolence. Anything else is just not acceptable for this community. So again, if you're gonna come out and join us, we ask you to do so nonviolently. We're asking, no matter what the decision is that Gravely makes, that we practice nonviolence. There's a difference in peace and nonviolence, and we're gonna practice nonviolence. How do you feel about the national I believe personally that it may agitate a lot of people, their presence, because people have strong beliefs about the National Guard occupying their space, right? But that's a call that the city made. That's not anything that we were able to even speak on or have any input on. I guess that's what the mayor saw fit to do, so they're here. We know that in the next couple of days, Kenosha is going to be a very tumultuous place. We have people coming here tomorrow, the militia. So let's just hope they do their job and everything stays nonviolent. Do you hope that they communicate with you as community organizers?
Okay.
We do, but to be honest, there has been no communication with any of the activists, any of the organizers. No one has said anything to the family about what the decision will be, or even just keeping us abreast as to the investigation and the progress or lack of that has happened. So we have been very disheartened by that because the community deserves to know what's about to come down the pipeline, their lives, their businesses, their children, the schools, and there's all types of things going on. So to all of us, the activists, and all of us that work together closely, we feel that would have been the right thing to do. So we don't know who's in control of that decision, but we're not happy about it, the lack of communication.
What do you have to say for those who are looking to come to Kenosha to cause violence?
Right, we're saying don't do it. Do not do that. If you come to Kenosha and you're going to practice violence, then you should be arrested. So I'm a homeowner. I'm a business owner. I don't want anybody burning down and tearing up my stuff. Nothing is resolved from that. So if those are your intentions, then you need to stay where you are. We don't have a place for that here in Kenosha. We don't support that. The last time all of that happened in August, we know that it was not our community members. We know it was outside people coming in and sowing destruction. And that is not for us because we're left with the aftermath, and that's just not right or fair to anyone. Any more questions? Okay. So the Blakes will be here shortly, okay? Tanya, Tanya, McLean, MC, capital LEAN. Hold on 1 second, please. Can of course you've been at Bay come up and address the meeting.
We're about to bring out Justin Blake, the uncle of Jacob Blake Jr. and Jacob Blake Sr., okay? Clear his path.
Happy New Year, everybody. How are you? Thank you for coming.
Before we address the crowd, before we address the media, we want to let the crowd know that Jacob Blake is here. Jacob Blake Sr. is here.
So, we thank everybody for coming today. This is our way as the Blake family, and tipping our hats to Kenosha to maintain controlling the narrative of what's been going on here in Kenosha since we've been up here the last almost 5 months. We got my brother here today standing fast with us, showing solidarity. We really wanted to mention tight on a couple of things that's going on. Number one, we believe this was handled in a terrible manner, that justice could have taken place way before it got 20 and 30 below. We believe this is part of the play to push what's been perpetual of systemic racism in Kenosha, the city, the county, and Wisconsin, the state. But it's a new day. It's 2021, not 2020. In 2020, we learned a lot. We were able to really analyze a lot and see where we stood. 2021 is the year that we tell the truth and get everybody to stand up and make some noise. There's a new sheriff in town. He's wearing a red, black, and green suit, and he's demanding justice for everybody that looks like little Jake. And it's going to start here in Kenosha. This is chess, not checkers. So, although they're trying to use a scapegoat for the police officer and saying he was supposed to be trying to save kids that were going to get kidnapped. Well, it sounds like he had a little passion and some desire to save some kids and do right, but he did wrong instead. He fired a revolver less than a foot from the head of the children that he was supposed to be trying to save. So it's 2021. We're going to call everything what it is, just like we did when Barr made a misstatement that my nephew was committing a felony and had a weapon. It wasn't so, and that's not so. This police officer Shetsky needs to be fired, indicted, have his day in court, and convicted. And until we get that as a Blake family, we're not leaving Kenosha, Wisconsin. We have a tremendous support system here through LOC, Leaders of Kenosha, through the collective, through all the way up to Milwaukee, and the many different organizations that have been present and are present here today. We do not want you to leave here not fully understanding that the Blake family one day will get justice. Because if you know you had a small or minor job in your life and you worked your way from the mail room up to an office, you know it takes a little time. So we're a patient family. We've been fighting for justice through our families for generations. Through my great-grandfather who was a Garveyite. My father on that side who was a civil rights activist that marched with King 3 times. On the other side, a Pullman Porter and the Tuskegee Airmen. So we know about patience. But one thing we're not going to do is allow the United States of America, one of the richest countries in the world, to virtually jail each and every African descendant that looks like little Jake. Because if they get away with this, saying this gentleman was trying to protect the children from being kidnapped, then that means it's an open run on all African Americans around this country and around the world, because everybody follows this country. So that's why it's imperative that we get a federal look at every case that's taking place with police officers, brutality or misconduct. We as African descendants in 2021 are going to reap the benefits of our ancestors. They built this country, yet we don't lounge and bask in the liberties that everybody else does. It's unjust, it's wrong, and we're going to make that correction in 2020 through solidarity and unity with all the different organizations in this county in this state and around the nation. We want people to stand up and make noise tonight. We want people all over this country to get up and make some noise tonight. You should be glad you're alive. And so that's something to be grateful for. You should be glad that you're African descendant. And all the stuff that we've been through and still here, 2020 is the year to get it all correct. And we can do that by supporting little Jake and getting justice for little Jake right here in Kenosha. Is there any questions? I'm sorry.
One question over here.
Yes.
Adrian brought it from CNN.
Hey, sis.
How is your nephew doing, first of all?
So I got to spend a little time with him a couple of weeks ago. Mentally, he's on top of the world. He's our new hero. As an uncle, we should be his hero. But he's our new hero. The way he's taking this mental approach, the way he puts all his effort into his therapy and the passion. If anybody could walk again one day, it'll be my nephew. If his mind catches up to his body, not only will he walk here and run again, sis. So we're playing a game with time, hoping to manage his pain. And so please keep the prayers praying, because prayer works. And he needs all of that stuff. Is there any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Broccoli TV Germany.
How you doing, bro?
Fine. If the policeman is not, Mr. Shevsky doesn't get indicted, what are your plans?
Well, we're going to keep fighting. We know there's a state venue that we can take it with to be looked at. We know there's a federal venue that we can take it to examine it as well. And we're going to keep fighting. This is great things are happening in Kentucky and other states around long-term not handling their matters in the proper way. So the police officers, we understand, are fired down there, and we hope soon to be indicted.
Next question. One more question. We need for Jacob Blake Sr. You can step here.
This is my brother, my oldest brother, Jacob Blake. His son is our nephew, Little Jake.
Jacob Senior, Aaron with Fox 6 in Milwaukee. What's your message to Kenosha today and the days leading up to this decision coming down from the DA?
My message to Kenosha is let's stand up and make some noise.
Yes, sir.
Let's be heard in the world. To whoever's going to be in charge of the Senate. Because this has got to be a federally heard for not just my son, but for everybody who's suffered police brutality. Everyone. We have to make some noise and be heard. We can't sit around anymore. We can't wait. Are they going to follow the road that Kentucky took? They're not going to charge him, then they're going to fire him? What sense does that make?
What charges would you pursue?
Attempted murder. He tried to kill my son. He didn't try to take my son down. He tried to kill my son and could have killed my grandchildren.
Yeah.
He could have killed the young lady and the child that was standing directly that angle from him, which you will see, and which his lawyers will show.
What do you think is misunderstood about the story?
I think it's clear cut. There's no misunderstanding. He shot him 7 times in his back, unjustifiably. Nobody's life was threatened. The only person's life that was threatened that day was my son, and the only person's life that was taken with it too by that young man that shot them and rode home with a bottle of water from the Kenosha police.
One more question.
Mr. Blake.
One more.
Mr. Blake, Channel 12 News in Milwaukee. They've brought in the National Guard. They've closed off roads.
They brought in the National Guard before.
Do you think that they've already made their decision? The DA's already made their decision?
You think about it. Think about how it looks. What is the National Guard for? They're going to deliver mail? They got ice cream cones? What do you think they're here for? We're ready. We're ready.
So we thank everybody for coming. We're getting ready to march around a little small part of Kenosha. We're going to end up in Civic Park where we got a couple of speakers. They're going to speak. We thank everybody for coming out on this beautiful day. And we thank you. It's a new year. Remember that. Maybe people were caught off guard in 2020, but now 2021, we know the facts, we know where we stand, and we know as a community what we must do. I'm sorry, excuse us. Everybody's here in the crowd, we're getting ready to get formed up in the middle of the street. And we're gonna follow the same chant. We give you hand signs and instructions in less than 3 minutes. If everybody could get in the street, please. I love y'all.
I'm driving.
What's up, buddy? I'm good.
Hey,
What's up?
you better come on.
Oh, wait, let me get you this side to this stupid camera.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, baby. Stressful time. Stressful time. I got you. Oh.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah. You better be fucking loud.
I didn't know the louder I get, the less I can see, so I gotta make choices. Oh, my inner jacket is inside out. Do you have hand warmers?
Yeah, do you need some?
No.
Yeah, I got some. I am good.
I want a drink.
Cars are coming through. Cars are coming through.
You're good, you're good. All right, guys, so there's a lot of media here. Lots.
Nope, we got it.
Yo.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. You getting on there. We got a sign that needs to be carried by a young person up here, please. Some young person, we got a sign that needs help carrying, please. Anybody, step on, man. We got you, baby. Come on. What? Yeah, Jake, firing at the guy right there.
All right, guys, if you can share the stream out.
Where's Jake at, Chief? Where to put Jake at,
Thanks, Kath. I will. This will be fine. It's the rest of the week. That's going to be interesting. All them out-of-state militia need to stay at home. Stay out of my state. And no business here. So they'll be here tomorrow for Rittenhouse. Rumor is there's a bunch here already. National Guard's here. Barricades are up.
All the way over here, please. Let them in, some of the guys. Flies, you good? I'm trying to want to make sure everybody good before we take off. So it's going to end like we started, right? Where's our microphones at? Where's our pool on there? I know y'all got singing. We're going to use the Say his name! Take the flag! 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 No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! I think y'all sounded good. Y'all ready to roll? Let's do it. Rolling out.
Say his name!
Take the flag! justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No dirty old police! Okay, so when we say on the fourth call, when we say them dirty old police, everybody does the cha-cha slide, takes 2 steps back. Y'all ready? No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! The dirty old police! Y'all ready for that? No peace! Let's do it! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! The dirty old police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! The dirty old police! Jacob Blake! Say his name! 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 Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Say his name! 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 Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Say his name! 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 Jacob Blake! No justice! No peace! 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 If we don't get it, shut it down! 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 We don't get it, shut it down!
Right here meeting this morning.
We ready!
Right now.
We ready!
Should end up.
We ready! For a change!
Justice Lake
We ready! We ready! For a change! We ready! We ready! We ready! For a change! We ready! We ready! We ready! For a change!
You got what you need?
We ready!
And all that?
We ready! For a change! We ready! We ready! We ready! For a change! We ready! We ready! We ready! For a change! We ready!
Say what?
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. You are incognito.
Black lives matter. 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 Brown 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 lives matter. No lives matter. Till lives matter.
Hold up.
What's his name?
Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. What's his name? Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. What's his name? Jacob Blake. What's his name?
Let them get it together.
Say his name! Jacob Blake! 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 No justice! No peace! No racists! Police! No justice! No peace! No crooked! Police!
Y'all need to be proud of us.
Hold up, everybody. That's okay. They doing their job. Get up there, set, sis. Let's go. What's his name? What's his name?
Jacob Blake!
What's his name?
Jacob Blake!
What's his name?
Jacob Blake!
What's his name?
Jacob Blake! Arrest! Convict! Take those killer cops to jail! Arrest! Convict! Take those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is looking at. Arrest! Convict! Take those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Arrest! Convict! Take those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Don't arrest me! Arrest the police! Don't arrest me! Arrest the police! Don't arrest me! Arrest the police! Don't arrest him! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Don't arrest me! Arrest the police! Don't arrest him! Arrest the police! Don't arrest her! Arrest the police!
But next time, we gotta stop.
I know. You got to change the When is that time?
Not to the light.
To the light, okay. Say his name!
Jacob Blake!
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 Say his name!
Jacob Blake! Say his name! Jacob Blake! Say his name! Jacob Blake! Say his name! 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 If we don't get it, shut it down! 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 No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! Get that law police! Say his name! Jacob Blake! 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 Read that! Say his name! Jacob Blake! Say his name! Jacob Blake!
Different than Milwaukee. Alright guys, share the stream. So, going on this march. How's this sound? I got to plug the microphone in. This sound is kind of mic out and then put it back in for the speeches. I took the mic out.
Put the music on what you do?
Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause a revolution party don't stop. Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause the revolution party don't stop. Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause the revolution party don't stop. Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause the revolution party don't stop. Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause the revolution party don't stop. Ain't no party like a revolution party, cause the revolution party. Black lives matter. 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 Say his name. Take a plate. 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 Say his name. Go peace. That's Devin back there. Go peace. Go peace. Go peace.
That's Devin's sort of hard.
Go peace. Go peace.
Let's hold down just a little bit. Slow tight down just a little bit. If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Can you do me a huge favor? Yeah, what's up? Can you unzip the top of my bag and then grab that water bottle that's in there?
All right, have your hands are full.
Want somebody to zip this back out? Or do you want it to go right back in?
No, I'm gonna put it in my thing. Thank you so much, Sean.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Mariah, change the plan. We're gonna keep it straight, baby.
All right, hey, let's get them back up. Let's go.
Wait. Let them get back together. I'm gonna come here. I know exactly where the street is for y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna stand by y'all. We're gonna take this street, which is 6 here. It's gonna left. It's gonna be about, I think it's 11. That's the street right where the parking lot at and the parking lot. That's where y'all gonna turn at.
So for those of you that are familiar with me filming TPR in Milwaukee and Tulsa and all that, TPR's out here.
Making a left on 6 here.
And we got several different organizations here in Kenosha. Leaders of Kenosha, United as One, Justice for Jacob.
Jacob Blake! No peace! No peace! No peace! Police! No peace! No peace! No peace! Left on 60. Left on 60. One of these guys again. Shut it down! Shut it down! Into the streets! Out of your house! Into the streets! Out of your house! Into the streets! Out of your house! Into the streets! 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 No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racism! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No racism! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racism! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racism! What do we want? What do we want? Oh, sorry.
Everybody hold it up! Hold it up! Hold it up! Everybody just wants to be like this. Hold up. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice!
No peace!
Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice! Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
The dirty old police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
The dirty old police! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
The dirty old police! Say his name!
Take the way!
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 No justice!
Take the way!
Take the blame!
Our lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. 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 No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No racism.
Everybody, we're going to take a second over here. We're going to have a moment of silence for the people who lost their lives.
Guarding businesses already. That's Chris Bednar over there. Proud Boy wannabe.
And never made it home. There's not one of them. Anthony Newberg. Our family has enough units paralyzed in a wheelchair. They came out to march for little Jake and didn't make it home. So we will break that to both those young men and their families. Anthony Newberg! Anthony Newberg! We're going to have a quick moment of silence and we're going to continue on the civic part. Quick silence, quick silence. We're going to keep walking. Now we talking about little Jake. Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! All at once! 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 All at once!
Peace, people. I'm gonna just be real brief, man. Protests have happened in Milwaukee and across this state for over 218 days now, and will continue in solidarity, unison with and for families such as the Blake family. On May 29th, I launched the first rally that led to Marching for Justice, so that we would start our efforts here with demands. Some of those demands would have prevented the incident we saw here in Kenosha that led to viral footage of Jacob Blake being shot 7 times unnecessarily. The officers' inability to do their duty to apprehend an individual whom they had subdued originally, used no means of de-escalation or use of lesser force prior to unloading a gun into his body. It was unacceptable then, and it still is. I believe that there is more than enough evidence that that officer is at the least negligent and incapable in his duty as an officer, and with decision making, and should be fired. I also believe that we see a clear need for unbiased and untainted special prosecutors who will take these issues and cases seriously. I believe the family should file a formal complaint to the Fire Police Commission, as Kimberly Motley did in Wauwatosa in the Joseph Mensa case, and start the process to begin an investigation into him as an officer, additional to any findings of infractions, wrongdoings, or code violations in Jacob's case. There are no riots that start without these incidents occurring first. There are no riots that start without preemptive tear gassing, rubber bullet assaults, and other physical and chemical attacks on peaceful demonstrators first. The media and the city leadership just came from a press conference, and every question they asked was about violence from this side. Somehow, fire, buildings, property, always overwhelm and take over the narrative instead of the violence that gets put on us as black and brown people in this nation, in this city, and in this state. They didn't ask one question about, are we worried about more violence from white militia groups who are planning to come here again? Y'all worried about buildings? People actually died. People were killed here. And it had nothing to do with the building or with the fire. That goes to show the continuing goes to show how they continue to perpetuate exactly what we're talking about. How they keep distorting the narrative of what we should be talking about, what the real problem is. You don't want your buildings on fire? You don't want to see people in the streets having a protest? Then correct the problems. That's what the conversation should be. You should be asking them, why are they continuing to not change the laws? Why are they continuing to hide these individuals, to protect these individuals, instead of do their job? Because if it was one of us, the job would be being done. The job would be being overdone. Whatever they thought Jacob did, there's a process for that. You go to jail, you go to court, and then we see what happens. We don't even get to make it to the jail.
Well, Ben and Mary, a march just finished weaving through
They refuse to send people to the jail.
We're now here
who actually have done
Park
things,
where they
but we don't even get to make it to see the
they
process.
are uplifting people, a number of
That's what we're talking about.
Calling for
And we will not continue to have our narratives distorted and swayed so that these things will continue to be perpetuated upon us as a people. When you fix police reform for black folks and for brown folks, you fix it for everybody. But we black is happening to us, so we can only fix us.
Called in to assist local authorities.
This is not just I want to thank y'all for allowing us to be a part of y'all's story and y'all journey for justice. As activists, we put ourselves in this fight with y'all. But it's a risk that's worth it because all of our children have to grow up in these places. And if it continues to happen to y'all, we're just
So Governor Tony Evers authorized the Wisconsin National Guard to support local authorities.
So I am here in solidarity with the people of Kenosha, with the activists of Kenosha, with the leadership of Kenosha.
So this march kicked off
the family of Jacob Blake, and we're going to continue. These marches will continue until
and also awaiting the decision. The DA and leaders here in Kenosha saying that decision could come within the first 2 weeks of January. Reporting in Kenosha, Aaron Maven, Fox 6 News.
Because clearly there's other things he's done wrong before now. And your leadership, your mayor, your fire police commission, your common council, all of these folks will be complicit in allowing a liability to continue to be on the streets of Kenosha, policing our community so that these things may continue to happen. So thank you.
Milwaukee doing mad work. So we cannot come here with this late down and not recognize on the bottom. Everybody made it to support the Blake family. We want to recognize those.
Oh, they are.
I don't like that. All of us? Or none. 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 My name is Charlie Wabell, the president of All of Us or None, Wisconsin. And this narrative is really old in this country. And what's happening is our people keep selling out. We keep taking these settlements from these police. We keep selling it out in the court system, and we're not taking this music to the Supreme Court. Because the Supreme Court is the only existing entity in America right now that can really stop what's going on right now with this police in excessive force. It's called the Rinkowitz Standard. It's called the Reasonable Objective Standard. That's what it's called. And what the Reasonable Objective Standard is, it says that the officer has the right to make split-second decisions, and nobody in hindsight can question that split-second decision. So if he just say in his report that he feared for his life, he can gun a man down 7 times. And that's all right in the eyes of the law. You see, we really need to know the fight that we up against. This is not just about some local municipalities. It's not just about local police changing a policy. It's not about the local people changing the laws and things of that nature. It's about changing it from the top down. Because according to the Supreme Court rule, what they did to little Jake is justifiable. Now that's just the raw reality I want to let settle in the minds and in the hearts of everybody right now, just the raw, dog truth of what's going on here in America. So that's why you can see police gun down people on these cell phone cameras. You can see them on video cameras, and that footage is not admissible in criminal court, but it is in civil court because the burden is different in criminal versus civil. The burden in criminal is beyond a reasonable doubt. So that means you got to prove intent. The burden in civil is just the preponderance of evidence.
all he got to do is say he feared for his life. That's why you win in civil suits, but you're not getting no convictions. So I just want us to understand that this is a fight that we're going to have to keep pushing all the way to the top. We can't stop at the bottom and think that that's going to exact change all over the country. No, it got to be a top-down effect. We got to take this noise to the White House, to the Supreme Court. We got to get up in that U.S. Congress. We need to make sure that they hear that our lives matter. Not only do our lives matter, but we're the significant party that built this country. So while you're trying to destroy our people and move us around, it's not going to happen. Because guess what? We are here in 28-degree weather, and we still screaming justice for Blake, justice for all of the people who've fallen at the hands of police brutality and excessive force, unjustifiably, unnecessarily, and viciously.
Yes, sir.
And we saying today that we are no longer accepting this narrative as our reality. So we screaming from the halls of Kenosha, through the halls of Milwaukee, up through Racine, Wisconsin, all the way through the White House, into the Supreme Court USA, telling them to change the law on that reasonable objective standard that they call wrinkling. And that's how we're going to exact change. All of us? All of us? All of us?
Man, we brought some power hitters up just yet, but thank you for all your work that everybody has done. There's a sister next. We're going to introduce you to two sisters next. First, Miss Tanya and then Miss Portia. Miss Tanya runs LOC called the Leadership of Kenosha here. Has been a tremendous system of support for the Blake family. Her and a tremendous other people that marched with us 38 miles from Kenosha to Milwaukee for our voting registry. And justice for Little Jake at the same time. We showed we had power. We turned the red state blue. I can't hear y'all. We turned the red state blue. We turned the red state blue. We turned the red state blue. All right, next up on the mic is Miss Tanya from the lot. Leadership of Kenosha.
So I'm going to be extremely brief because I don't think I can say any more that's already been said. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I just want everyone to know that since August, this has been really hard on all of us, right, as a community, because most of us standing here have Black and brown children, Black and brown family members, fathers, mothers. They're just not safe. So today, Justin and I were talking, and it's just like you're just not safe coming outside. As an African American, African descendant. So what are we supposed to do? I think they expect us to just give up and just go on about business as usual. But everyone has shown great tenacity. Many of you that are out here today have been out here with us from the beginning. Many of you have been out here since the summer. Many of us have been fighting for this for a long time. We just want to live in peace. We just want to be able to do what everyone else does in this country. Move around freely and not have to worry about not making it back home. So I just want to encourage everyone to continue to fight for what's right, stand up for what's right. When you see things that are not right, say something. It doesn't matter, right? You might lose your job. I have these conversations with my job all the time. This comes first. My family comes first. If I need to be out here, this is where I'm at. If I need to miss work, that's what I'm doing. Because my family matters. You guys matter. Our community matters. Black and brown people matter. And it's time that we just stand up and do the hard, necessary work. And have hard conversations with people who may not understand or even agree with you. That is your time to shine as a Black or brown person. So I just want to encourage you all to just keep marching, keep talking, keep walking, and just stand up for what's right. Do the right thing. any and every chance you get to do that. And peace and blessings to everyone. I appreciate all of you for coming out tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, speakers. And we're here from my brother Jake. And we're going to do this candlelight ceremony. And then we're safely going to return from which we came. Y'all hear us?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Our sister Portia from the Most Times Temple of America and followers of non-Kenosis. And Miss, what was that? What you was in? I got to say it out.
Another year.
You gonna say it again?
Another year.
Another year for what
My sister.
Time Magazine. This is powerful. Coming up to you, Miss Portia.
Yes.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love.
I'ma say the same thing I've been saying. Y'all was too busy worried about who the president gonna be and getting worried about the people who can actually get these laws changed in these houses. I'ma just be real 100 with y'all. Everybody paid attention to the executive branch and didn't really pay attention to the legislative branch or the judicial branch and let them get away with it. I ain't saying nobody's stupid, because I get it, when we ain't educated on it enough, we ain't gonna really pay attention and we ain't gonna really know. But it's a way to get those laws changed. And the way you change those laws are changing those seats. I'm gonna say this one more time. The way to change those laws, you change the seats. Right. Don't let nobody just force you to pay attention to who your president gonna be, because he ain't got no power if we want to keep this real 100 about it. He can't help you change nothing that's going on in your city or your community. The people who do got the real power is the legislative branch. Right. That goes to your aldermen, your county board supervisors, your state reps, your senators, everybody in that area. Those are the ones you pay attention to. Those are the ones you really got to know if they really for the people or they not for the people. Right. You got to understand if they want that seat just for a paycheck or if they want that seat to actually make a difference. Because the role of a senator is to be the voice of the people, and so far ain't now none did that. If we want to be real honest about this. That is their job description, to be the voice of the people, of the citizens. And they have yet to do so. So the next time it's time to vote, make sure y'all paying attention. Like right now is the time to watch them. Right now it's to call them out on whatever it is that their role is to do. Like I said, that goes for your aldermen, your county board supervisors, your state reps, and your senators. Those are the ones who can actually get you see, they just sat there and passed a bill for a stimulus check. So how y'all can't figure out that they can get bills and laws changed around? We want these laws changed, we got to change these seats. And we got to stay on them at all times. Don't just give up because, oh, we feel, no. Ain't no more feeling defeated around these parts. Ain't no more acting like we scared to speak up. Ain't no more just sitting back not doing nothing. Yeah. You either gonna get up and step up, or you can sit back and just complain about the problems that you have. Everybody keeps saying when this change gonna come, when you become a part of change. That's when you gonna get your change.
For a real quick minute, one of the brothers that's been on the street doing crazy work, we gotta acknowledge him. Why? Because he has a radio station show now in Milwaukee. Come up here real quick, bud.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? God bless y'all.
All right, my brother.
Doing great.
I'm gonna keep mine real short. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna tell the truth. When we change the way we think, they're gonna change the way they do it. It's because the way we think that they're doing this to us. See, when we're born, they put us in the system. And it's like the Matrix. And when you wake up out the Matrix and you start seeing what's actually happening, that's when you wake up. But that don't mean everybody around you woke up. See, we out here because we're waking up. But I'm going to tell you this. The answer is quite simple. When we start holding our leadership accountable, they will change the way they treat you. So if you want to change your leadership in your neighborhood. Change the leadership in these schools. Change the leadership down at City Hall. Change them. We need all new leadership in the city and in the state
of Wisconsin. And if you look up 4 years from now, and we got the same people who've been in office for the last 10 years, we made a mistake. Because under their control, we're not getting any justice. So who in this crowd gonna run for office? Who in this crowd gonna speak for us? Stop looking at people that don't come out here to help us, and look at your brother and sister next to you. Put them in office, and then what? We have the power. And until you see one of us in them seats, ain't gonna be no power. Because we got the power. That's right. Put people out here on the front lines in office. God bless you. All right, so I just want to get these last things in before we have the candlelight ceremony. I do a lot of homework, and I was in a pretty bad accident, so we don't sleep much, right? So I was up watching some late night, and I just had to wanted to share it with y'all. Since we encountered our European brothers and sisters 500 years ago, they've taken so much from Africa. It's unreal. I mean, if you think about it, the cocoa, the timber, the gold, the diamonds, the platinum. They've taken so much out of us that we don't even know what we're missing. And what have we got for that? Nothing. I can't hear what have we got for that? Nothing. So also when you went further down in the article, when the sister was talking, she was saying we don't have the right tools to take care of ourselves. And when I actually examined what she said, it was stop smacking in your face. She was right. We don't have the tools right now, but we got to start sharpening up our skills and be ready for leadership positions. That's right. Because there's a new day coming. There's a new sheriff in town, like Eddie Murphy said, and he's wearing red, black, and green, and he's demanding justice for us all. Yeah. You hear me though? That's right. Yeah. This is 2021. We're not taking those shorts. So what are we asking the nation to do? Get up, African descendants. Get up, be loud. Those believe in Black lives, make some noise. Get in some Don't go to jail. You should be proud to sit down and do what Martin Luther King did, what John Lewis did. Get in some good trouble. Don't be scared. The time is now that we can make big change if we all work together. If we all just simply work together. So I want everybody to leave here knowing that the Blake family is going to keep fighting regardless of what they say in the days coming. Yeah. This is a chess game, not checkers. Yeah. And victory is going to come if you've ever had a job and you started at the bottom, maybe in the lab room or on the french fries or whatever it is, and you stayed in there, you came and you stuck in there, and you kept coming to work and you moved up surely but slowly. That's the battle that we're in. Justice is going to fall in 2021. And reparations and all kind of things around this nation and around this world because it's just overdue. Say it's overdue. 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 So we're going to get ours, brothers and sisters. What I'm asking you guys to do is go home. Stay prayed up. Eat right. Stay protected from COVID. This stuff is real. It's killing people left and right on the East Coast. 9 out of 10 people. Don't let that come out when I say East Coast, West Coast, I'm sorry. Don't let that come to us where we live. Because if we keep ourselves protected, then we can win the battle. See, we can win the battle. 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 So you guys are heroes, the people that walked 38 miles to Milwaukee with us. To help us turn. Yeah, so that. 38 miles, baby. It was something else, but we all took care of each other, and we all made it. The 24-hour stay-up. We took the red state and turned it blue. If you understand the mathematics and how it happened, every city, Racine, Kenosha, and Milwaukee, every city that we went to for justice for little Jake several times. You know, African Americans, if you check how they vote on political science majors, we vote on passion. And we're real passionate about Obama, so we came on the vote, right? We were real passionate about little Jake. And they liked our campaign and they came out and voted like me. So what did we do out of that? We showed that we have power. Say we got power. We got power. Say we got power. We got power. Say we got power. We got power. So we proved we got power.
So now we just need to focus those efforts in 2021. Keep loving on each other. This ain't a perfect world. If somebody's falling short, don't kick them. Pick them up and tell them what we're wrong, and let's keep moving down this path. If we can spread black love, then nobody needs to do a damn thing for us. We can do it ourselves. We appreciate our partners and our brothers and sisters that have been supportive of our efforts. But this is going to take a whole lot of us and a little bit of them. Say a whole lot of us, a whole lot of us, and a little bit of them. So if you believe in yourself and our ancestors have done so much great work to get us here, think about all the stuff like the hearts, all these different things that we've done in spite of. Say in spite of. In spite of. In spite of. In spite of. Okay, now remove that boot off our neck in 2021 and watch what we do. I can't hear you. All right. So if everybody can please light their candles. If you got a candle, please light it. If you got a candle, please be safe and light it. Safely light it. Because I promise you, we're going to please on that plan. Hold those candles up high. And we're going to have a moment of silence for the Floyd family, for the Cole family, Taylor family. Come on, say that. Mr. Bill Smith. We love it. We got to this far with unification, solidarity. And we're going to kick you even more solid and more unified in 2021. And we ain't taking no short. You said JoJo? Anthony and JoJo. Anthony and JoJo. Anthony and JoJo. So before we get off of the candlelight, since my dear nephew made him, I'm giving the mic for a hot minute. Come on up there. Come on, don't be so big long. Let's talk to me. Let him have.
So, from actually being in this fight, you know, for of course, the reason that my brother was killed was because we give the police too much authority. So this was a fight that was bigger than me when I joined it, and it's still a fight that's bigger than me. This fight is bigger than all of us if we can't come together.
That's right.
This fight means nothing if you ain't got my back and I ain't got your back. We have to make sure that sticking together and coming in numbers and showing unity is the representation of love. So if we want to show that we love one another, we should be able to deserve the fact that the police should give us at least that when encountering us. There's no love with the way that we've been treated and broadcasting for the world to see. Where's the love in manslaughter of black mankind? Where's the love in that? We live in a place where it is okay for it to be common now. That's a problem. I don't think y'all understand that. That is a problem. The black man is dying here, and it's becoming the norm. All black women are dying here, and it's becoming the norm. That's something that we have to come together for us to defeat.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you say unity. 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 I might not stop saying it till I hear all of y'all. I said unity. 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 That's my piece, y'all.
Okay, back to the story. Everybody hold your candle up, please. We're going to do a quick 2 minutes of silence. You should be thinking about what 2020 was like and what we're going to do to change it in 2021. 2020 was out of control, but 2021 is in our control.
It is.
Okay. Silence for 2 minutes, y'all. Love y'all.
You are our heroes. Take your strength and your power back to your families, back to your communities. Let's change this thing overnight. We can change overnight if we can flip a switch in all of our heads and have us loving each other. So don't walk out of here talking about join the movement, join a new lifestyle. Love everything black. Love and embrace every black cats are no longer bad luck, they're good luck. Black cats are good luck. You hear me though? I just want you to love yourself like we love all our brothers and sisters here around the world. Big ups to the red, the black, and the green. Unity now, one Africa. Hold on.
Okay, so somebody dropped their phone on the ground right here. So please look and see if you're missing your cell phone. Oh, you? Okay, awesome. Okay, so listen up. Going back, we're going to take a quick route. We can't go back the other way. It's not safe. So we're going to cut right through here. I know it's barricaded for people who have cars. You're not going to be able to go this way. You're going to have to go back out the way you came. But for those of you who are walking, we're going to take off foot right here and then cut through the back, and the collective is right behind the train station. Okay, so just follow us in the front. Those of you who are driving, you can just meet us back at the collective, okay?
If our security could come here real quick. Hold up before everybody starts moving. Everybody please stand still, don't move just yet. I want to make sure we have security.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I live in the
Once you're ready, walk over, please go to the corner over here. We're going to do everything with her. Next turn, and we're going to leave.
Thank everybody from CPR for walking us down. So much. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Safe travels back home.
How you been?
Alright. Life?
Yeah, same here.
Recovering from surgery still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting there.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
I knew you were gonna be here. I was like, I was almost texting you earlier today, and I was like, no, I'm not even gonna text him. I know he's gonna be there.
I've been in town for a week now.
Oh, really?
Hiding, yeah.
He said hiding. Right.
Oh, April says hi. She recognized your voice.
Hey, April.
Yeah, I've been here laying low.
Almost ran out of gas.
Coming over?
Yeah. Because I came straight from work. And I totally spaced it out. You know what I mean?
Shit.
And then we got like halfway here, and I was like, I'll make it to the gas station. I don't know.
Oh, you walking or no?
No, I drove.
No? Alright. I'll see you. Hey, the boys aren't coming, right?
Huh?
The boys aren't coming, right?
I don't know about Merck, and I really don't know about CJ right now either. Like, it's up in the air.
Yeah. I figured with where they're at, there's a lot of shit going on.
I'll let you know, though.
Alright,
I can
yeah.
let you know. Sure.
Alright, I'll text you. See, this is what happens when you're not met by massive police forces and armed racist militia. Everything's peaceful. There's no need for all this barricade crap. Peaceful. This is what it looks like, Kenosha. This is what it was supposed to be back in August. And blame your police department for what happened here months ago. This entire city should be out here telling them to rip these barricades down and knock it off with this curfew about to come. All those out-of-state militia, your police department, tell them to stay home. What's up, brother? Tomorrow, this entire city should be out here protesting this curfew. It's ridiculous. Sorry, Connor, you're here watching it through the stream. It's participation. got way colder. I have so many layers on, but my face is freezing. No. Yeah, it does. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. So, kind of anticipating tomorrow to be the announcement. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm going to guess. So I will do my best to be at that. It's going to be a very, very last minute notification. And we got Rittenhouse's court date. So we're going to have some militia here. So I'll see you guys for sure for that. Now make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay updated, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.